Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Today I am very glad to draw your attention to a new release. It is the release of a commentary to Bhagavad Geeta, which is inspired and preached by His Holiness Sri Ganapathy Sachchidananda Swamiji. In his various discourses, which Swamiji has been very eloquent about the message of Bhagavad Geeta. As we are all aware, there are multitude of thoughts. In philosophical terms, these are broadly categorized as three. One is the Dvaita Bhavana. Dvaita means there is the creator and the creation. Creator and creation is the Dvaita, which is very common to almost all the theistic religions. You name it, we have all the bhakti based faiths, devotion based faiths, including many in India, the Islam, the Christianity. These are all bhakti based. So it is all Dvaita Bhavana. Once there is a creator and then there is the creation. So these are the two aspects of the universe. The second one is Visishta Dvaita. It is similar, but there is a qualifier, and which is more prominent in the Ramanuja way of interpretation. And the last one and the most effective one, according to many followers, that is the Advaita, which is more popularized by Shankara Bhagavatpada Acharya, Shankaracharya. As we have multitude of thoughts, the prism and the perspective from which we look at each text, each scripture, that would also change. Therefore, we have got three different types of interpretations to Bhagavad Geeta. Now the question, from which angle this new commentary of Bhagavad Geeta is based upon? That's the question. Now let us look at the name of the commentary. It is called as Geeta Swaraprastara Vyakhya. Geeta means to say, but Geeta is very popular as a song. If Bhagavad Gita is the song of the God, which is sung by him, there should be the intonation, the swaras, the notes, Gita Swara. And the prastara is to further expand and improvise it. So, the intonation of Bhagavad Gita is improvised in this commentary. That is the explanation given by the compilers, who are led by Shri Kupa Venkata Krishnamurti, an erudite scholar and a long-time staff of Avadhuta Dattapitham and a disciple of Ganapathy Sachchidananda Swamiji. Geeta Swaraprastara Vyakhya. Vyakhya means the commentary. Now, what are the salient features of this commentary? It's a 3-volume compilation, primarily in Telugu language to start with. We hope that there will be the translations in other languages very soon. It is based on the Shankara Bhashya. The commentary of the Shankaracharya serves as the basis for this commentary. Then can we safely dub this as a Advaita Matanubhava? Of course we can. But what are the specialities? There are multiple translations to Bhagavad Gita, Shankara Bhashya. So what is new in this? That's the question. It has three or four important distinct features. The intricate style of the Shastras, it is quite difficult to figure out what is the presupposition Purva Paksha and what is the theory, the Siddhanta. It would be little difficult to decipher this unless you are very much well versed with the Samskrita and the style. So for that reason, the commentaries have been decoded simply into Samvada Rupa, the style of conversation between a Guru and Shishya. See, the beauty of Guru and Shishya Samvada, the conversation, is that the Shishya is free to ask Guru any question, but with respect. The question will be respectful, and Guru will make the maximum attempt to satiate the appetite of the disciple. In fact, the Bhagavad Gita narration itself is in the form of Samvada. As we can say that, Ityaham Vasudevasya Parthasya cha Mahatmanaha Samvada Mima Mashrausham Adbhutam Roma Harshanam. Since Dhritarashtra was blind, he was dependent on Sanjaya to know what's happening on the battlefield. Since this Bhagavad Gita Upadesha has happened on the battlefield, the entire narrative has been given by Sanjaya to Dhritarashtra. Samvadam imam aham ashrausham. I have listened to the Samvada, the conversation. Therefore, the question answer session is aptly reflected in the commentary style and its translation. In this Gita, Swaraprastara Vyakhya. That is one speciality. As we had made it out, this is the Advaita Matanubhava. The final idea is to bring it to the Advaita Bhava. But Bhagavad Gita is a Bible for day-to-day lifestyle and transactional state of mind. How can that be Advaita? It can't be. So therefore, we have to correlate the preachings, the principles with our daily life. At the end of each chapter, wherever applicable, the takeouts from that chapter are given in the forms of notes or suggestions. Sadhakebhya Suchana. These are the notes which is important to every sadhaka, every disciple, and every follower. The sadhana part does not have any element of Dvaita or Advaita or Visishta Dvaita. And this is one typical feature of this commentary, because all the other notes are found in their respective shlokas, but the chapter-wise notes and the takeouts are very clearly given. That is one important. Does this have a basis? Yes, of course. Ekatvena, Pruthaktvena, Bahudha, Vishwato Mukham. We can deem the presence of the God, the Almighty, in several ways. Ekatvena as the only one. Pruthaktvena as different from the Jivatma. The Creator is different from the creation. And Bahudha are as in different forms as Visishta Advaita. Vishwatomukham, he is multi-person, he has multitude of many personalities. So we can deem the way we are comfortable with. Therefore, either it is Advaita Matanubhava or Visishta Advaita Matanubhava or Dvaita Matanubhava, it's fine. But the notes for the sadhakas is very important. That is one important feature of this. The second one is for a easy reader. It would be the moolam, the base text, and the pratipadartha, the separation of the words, and the word by word meaning in the order in which it can be very easily understood, that is called Pratipadartha. And the purport of the shloka, that is called the Tatparya. And the next one is the explanation. So these are the four components for each shloka, and each chapter has a synopsis in the form of notes. And one more feature which is more interesting is the Panchashloki. Traditionally, there are three shlokas which are said to be the synopsis of Bhagavad Gita for a householder, for a common man. Apart from this, two more shlokas are added to this triad. These Panchashloki, let us have a glance on these five shlokas. In Karma Yoga, the third chapter, we have got one important tenet. Tasmad asaktas satatam karyam karma samachara asakto hyacharan karma paramapnoti purushaha. There have been several questions and answers, and Arjuna at times actually he wants a clear-cut answer. Tadekam vada nishchitya. Please decide one and give me as upadesha. And after giving many examples, the Siddhanta Vakya, the theory given by Shri Krishna in the form of a dictum is that Tasmad asaktas satatam karyam karma samachara. Do your duty perfectly without getting afflicted by it, and abhirivesha, it should be dispassionate. Don't have too much passion, but you do your duty duly. And if you do this, then you will have the ultimate result in life. That is one dictum. The second one is matkarmakran matparamaha madbhaktaha sangavarjitaha nirvairaha sarvabhuteshu yassamameti pandava. This is the second dictum. This is from the 11th chapter. Matkarmakrit, one who does his duty as the duty of the God. Mat paramaha, and whatever he does, he should always keep it in mind that God is supreme. The third one is mad bhaktaha sangha varjitaha. Though you work with people, don't get too much affinity to them. Nirvairaha. If I say you should not have affinity, then it also implies that you are aloof. By being aloof, your nature will be to pick up quarrels with someone who is not towing your line. Therefore, this adjective, nirvaira sarva bhuteshu. Even if you are aloof, don't have enmity or quarrels with your co-creatures and associates. Yassamameti Pandava. If you follow these four lines, then you will have the oneness with God. This is the second dictum of Bhagavad Gita. The third one, Manmana Bhava, Madbhaktaha, Madhyaji, Man Namaskuru, Mame Vaishkasi, Satyante, Pratijane Priyosime. How do you endear yourself to the God? Number one, Manmana Bhava. Fill your mind with my concept. Madbhaktaha, be my devotee all time. Madhyaji, all your worship and all your attention should be diverted to me. Man Namaskuru, and do Namaskara to me. Mame Vaishkasi, if you do this, then you will certainly attain my phenomenon. Pratijane Priyosame, then I can vouch for you that you are the dearest. This is from the Ashtadasha Adhyaya, Moksha Sannyasa Yoga. This is the third dictum. The fourth one is very popular. Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja Ahantva Sarva Papebhya Moksha Gishyami Ma Shuchaha. Keep aside all your worries. Keep aside all your anxieties. Just seek refuge in me. I will relieve you from all the sins. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is the assurance given in Bhagavad Gita in the 66th poem. This is from the 18th chapter. And the last one is Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha, Yatra Partho Dhanurtharaha, Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutihi, dhruva nitir matir mama. These are the purported words from Sanjaya. The entire take of the neutral observer from the entire episode of Bhagavad Gita. Yogeshwaraha Krishnaha. Yoga is maintaining equipoise, equanimity in life. And one who presides over that wonderful quality is Krishna. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna. Wherever there is equipoise or equanimity and the equilibrium, not getting too much perturbed either by praise, either by bouquets or brickbats, maintaining your composure, that is the most important. The second one, because Krishna means he is the presiding deity for the equanimity. That's what we should take. So what does he represent? He represents equilibrium. The second one is Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha. Dhanus means it's a symbol of effort. And Partha is the worker, the doer. If they are combined, once you are ready with your work with equanimity, then you are sure to achieve Shrihi, wealth, Vijayaha, success, Bhutihi, Dhruva, Nitir, Matir, Mama. So this is my conclusion. Thus says Sanjaya. Therefore, for an ordinary devotee who is in the worldly transactions, these are the 5 important takeouts from Bhagavad Gita. Apart from that, the chapter-wise notes would be very effective, and those who can read Telugu, you can seek a copy of Geeta Prastara Vyakhya, the book which is available from Avadhuta Dattapitham's bookstall. And for other language readers, you have to wait for your turn. Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namo Namaha.